Let's start things off with ATM to death. After the missed shot, cleans up the glass with the acrobatic between the legs dunk. Ooh.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Randall out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Baltimore, Wiggins is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Smith. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bobcats.
Tremendous focus right there from Karl Anthony Towns. Shrugs off some pretty good defense and converts.
Rose kicks to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Passes it to Towns. Randall outside. And there's the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Rose. Pass to Marjanovic. Over Ayton. Marjanovic, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Towns. And so just over a minute and a half played. Wiggins passes to Rose.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it, send it back.
Outside, Towns. Here's Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Rose, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Cousins. Again, the Bobcats score.
Well, the mid-range working right now for DeMarcus Cousins. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor, guys. He can make shots.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Wiggins. Over Smith. That one a little long. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Bobcats. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
But Greg, I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
1:02 left in the first. Baltimore trails by 6. Here's Rose. Now the pass to Siakam. There's the dish to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
I love the pace
pace. Wiggins being super aggressive, initiating contact. Beautiful.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Cousins. Pass to Towns. Cousins with it. Charlotte moving it around. Smith for three. Kept alive. Ayton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go. And no good that time. And so it's Charlotte with... Coming off a down performance, DeMar DeRozan talks about...
You need that extra push.
And you know, Greg, you like hearing that. Shows that DeRozan cares and knows it's his job to lead this team.
And everyone has bad games, even a star like DeRozan. It's all about how you respond to those tough performances.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Barons. DeRozan out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Rose in at the 1.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Cousins against Rose. And Cousins kicks to Ayton. Now Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Another shot. Here's Cousins. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside DeRozan. And the rejection by Towns.
A terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Smith the pass to Cousins. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rose. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Really good anticipation by Derrick Rose. Comes up with the theft and then gets an opportunity for his teammate at the other end.
Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Passes it to Towns. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Baltimore trails by 4. There's 1:47 left in the first half. The pass to Marjanovic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Bobcats with the ball. Rose against Cousins. 5 on the clock. Smith outside. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Baltimore. Trailing by 2. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wiggins surveying the floor. Marjanovic, great positioning on the putback. Marjanovic has got the game tied up here for the Barons.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Cousins. Trying to get open is Randall. Goes back up. Rose with the block. DeRozan against Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. J.R. Smith picks one up.
This is, Kevin, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Cousins with the bounce pass. Here's Towns. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Towns drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Rose. "13 feet away. Here's DeRozan. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Barons, getting out to a 2-0 lead in the series would mean so much to them. And now with the second half about to get on.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Boban Marjanovic, he's really playing well.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Smith. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Towns. And at the three, the small forward. Smith finds Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
Up top, Marjanovic. He has 6. It's taken away by Smith. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And guys, you have to be careful in how you guard Smith. He's so good at drawing contact.
That one misses.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Out to the right wing. Right side Towns. Down low. Pass to Cousins. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Cousins dishes to Smith. So the wing on the left. Here's Towns. Charlotte again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Cousins against Rose. Passes it to Wiggins. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith against DeRozan. Smith feeling it out a bit. To halt the run. Good on the 3-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The pass to DeRozan. From 17 feet out, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Over to the left wing. Here's Cousins, and that one drops. Cousins has got 6.
How about the handle of a man that size? DeMarcus Cousins, so hard to guard.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Wiggins passes to Marjanovic. Rose against Cousins. With the floater, count the basket. And the Barons lead by 6.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
"15 seconds left in the third. Pass to Towns. Shoots over to DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Outside, Towns. Smith for 3. The shot, no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Barons ahead. They're up by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. They've got Marjanovic. Siakam is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Wiggins in at the 2-guard spot. Rose with the block. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Towns. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Rose.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Baltimore leading by 4. Wiggins passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Towns kicks to Smith. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Back to Towns. Here's Cousins. Drains it from 9 feet away.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Here's Rose. To the inside. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And the Barons lead by 6.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Towns. Baltimore with the rebound. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Pascal Siakam? So tough to corral when he's going on the dribble drive.
Rose against Cousins. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Rose finds Marjanovic. Pass to DeRozan. Tries again. And Marjanovic with the layup. What
energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Towns, no luck. Baltimore leading by 8. Higgins outside. Rose against Cousins. And stolen by Cousins. And it's the Bobcats on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside, earned his trip to the free throw line.
Smith hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Towns against DeRozan. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Randall. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Baltimore. 6-point lead. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And Cousins gets it to go.
No moment ever too big for the big man, DeMarcus Cousins. Go ahead, sir.
And an intentional foul right there. "19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
It's House outside. Rebound by Chang. Here's Galloway. And so it's Baltimore with the win. And this, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it.